If you're behind on your taxes, it can feel overwhelming. The IRS is breathing down your neck, sending constant reminders and letters. But if your plan's just to wait it out, I've got some bad news for you. Waiting it out can be the worst thing you can do. My name is Daniel Kotz. I'm a licensed tax attorney. Dealing with IRS is what I do. My clients and colleagues refer to me as the IRS bouncer. I step in and protect people in all 50 states from the IRS, keeping them away much like a bouncer in a club. The IRS bouncer is not an official title. I don't have a position of any kind with the IRS or U.S. government. So today I'm going to discuss why waiting for the IRS to go away is the worst decision you can make. First off, the IRS is not going to just sit back and wait. They charge aggressive penalties and interest. Your tax debt's going to add up quickly. So if you fail to file, the penalty for that is 5% of your tax due per month, up to 25%. In 5 months, you've added 25% to your tax bill. In addition, if you fail to pay the taxes due, that's another 0.5% a month, up to 25%. So in very short order, you can add 50% to your tax bill. And that's not including interest. Interest is crazy. They charge interest on the tax, interest on the penalties, and interest on the interest. So what started as a manageable tax debt can easily double before you know it. Let's talk about something even more serious, levies. If you ignore IRS notices, the IRS has the power to levy your bank account. They will send notice to your bank, freeze the account, and 21 days later, they'll drain the money from that account to pay your tax bill. They can garnish your wages, even seize property. And the IRS doesn't even need a court order to do all this. It's in the tax code. Levies is the IRS's way of taking your money by force to get you to comply with their tax filings. Lastly, if you wait too long, you can lose your chance to fight back. The IRS has deadlines for everything. Notices they send, response to notices, even tax court petitions. That means you could be stuck with a tax bill you could have reduced or even eliminated had you acted sooner. As an example, one of my clients, so let's call him Victor, ignored several months of IRS letters. He tried to go through an audit on his own. By the time he came to me, Victor had missed several important deadlines that could have helped me resolve his tax debt at a much earlier stage. Fortunately, we still have 17 days left to file a tax court petition, down from the 90 he had when he initially got the decision letter from the IRS. I was able to get involved, file a tax court petition. In Victor's case, we were able to reduce the tax claimed by the IRS from over $83,000 right down to about $37,000. So what should you do? It's simple. Take action now. You don't delay. Whether it's negotiating a payment plan, setting up an offer in compromise, or getting legal help to fight an unfair tax assessment. There are a surprising number of options you can take to manage your tax debt, and the tax attorney is going to help you figure out what the best option is. If you have more questions, contact my law firm in the description or check out the rest of my content. No matter where you're located across the IRS, I can step in as your bouncer and protect you from the IRS. Contact Kotz Law today. Let's start building a defense against the IRS.